Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermornings. I'm your host of the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airwaves on WNTF. Never mind the furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the love and support from our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory. That's indiecd.org, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, musicians, and other creatives, all ready to help you make sure that your dream comes true. We are also made possible with the support of selling my books, such as The Simple Sword, The Fighting Axe, and The Simple Spear, all part of my ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to being able to share that art with others, as well as, of course, my hopefully by now you know it, hopefully by now you have read it, Haints and Hellfire. Haints and Hellfire is, there we go, a story about a dark secret has claimed 2 lives and is hunting an innocent child at the Appalachian Mountains. Only his aunt, a plucky reporter, a cameraman, and a very odd cat stand against the forces of darkness. Friends, Daphne Lage liked it enough to give it 4 stars. I will take that. Our dear friend Don Dulos can't get over the line on in chapter 20. Will you? The only way to find out is by reading it. Now, reminder, folks, that this Saturday over at Twin Oaks Park in New Chicago, I'm not 1,000% sure on the time, but I want to say starting at 7. We'll have to check the hours again with the mighty Joe. He's not happy that I can't remember that right now. Joe, calm down, Joe. Don't look at me like that, Joe. Anyway, the Historical Fencing Guild, or whatever remnants I can get, will be coming together to do some sparring, talk about swords, and educate and amuse all of the people there. The event is free, and it is the opening for the Gary Shakespeare Company's Summer in the Park performances of A Comedy of Errors. Now, before I get any farther into my usual spiel, I have one other special ad, because our own Kelly Austin has sent me this first look, y'all, at the cover for, let me just hide that for a second, Atomic Stories #1. We are talking pulp adventure goodness with some names that I should hope you know. Now, this is going to be a good one, folks. This, I know this Morris guy, and McFadden, and Hanson, and Delgado. These are names, people. Well, the art was done by the brilliant Johnny Cage. So, you guys got a sneak peek. Look into that wonder. Our own Kelly Austin is, however, currently taking time off from being able to promote because she is trying to do her civic duty and report on volunteer with political leaning groups. She's trying to get Kamala Harris apparently now elected. So that's that. Now back to the usual broadcast stuff. Sorry, a lot of us today. Give me a second. Oh, it's so good. Got a lot actually to talk about accountability wise. As you can see, I've been working. The desk is down, the computers and old stuff are moved aside. The only problem is the desk I have completely will not fit through the door, so I'm going to have to take it all the way down to IKEA levels of disassembled to get that bad boy up behind me. That may, if all goes well, be part of today. At least the getting the desk down and in here. I set up, and I don't have the book with me, but we're around 40 days to StompCon, which means I have about 10 days to have anything I want ready to print, and available through Amazon if I want to have it on hand for StompCon. This means I am in the clutches of necessity. So I will be hoofing it, hopping and popping, locking and dropping, getting things done. Oh, no, sorry. I need to remove that. And I'm sorry, I was trying to get that to stop. There we go. Stop sharing. Not that I have any problem with Kelly Austin's wonderful work, but because I need to make sure my stream is as preserved as possible. Now, I also finally got to do some old-fashioned video editing, and tonight at 6 o'clock, the pre-recorded Nerf mod video for Nick Knows Nerf, where I mod a Nexus Pro to actually hit softer, will be airing for the first time. If you want to catch that, be sure to do so. I am looking forward to it. And anyone who knows any version of video editing is I see that as digital formatting, and I stink at formatting. I admit my weaknesses. This is what has held up several projects, but we will get there. Great things are coming. Do that, because that always confuses things, and do that. That way, if I need to bring anything up for you, I can. Alrighty. So you can expect something from Nick Knows Nerf, and you know what? Just remind you, that's my foam flinging news and reviews for the foam flingers on a budget program. That's right here on this network, of the Nicholas Tockert channel on YouTube. We are broadcasting to a couple places. The Indie CD page and their Twitch. We are also. I have to ask Joe if we can broadcast to the Kick or not. So I'll ask him, but no, Joe. Okay, I'll ask you later. He's busy. Busy Joe is kind of scary, y'all. Anyhow, over the course of the weekend, I did that. I got some more writing done on Hates and Hellfire 2. Not much. I'm just grinding. I'm at that couple words here, couple words there. With that, I don't expect to work much on Hates and Hellfire unless I'm at the doctor's office or something equally annoying. Then I should be able to, because I can't really do formatting on my phone. But we will be doing a lot of discussion about this project right here. This is the Big Stompy Robots core rulebook. Now, you can get this on Amazon right now, and you should. It is a great system for tabletop tactics. But I am working on crystallizing something truly special. We are talking my proverbial white whale as a game design. A game I've wanted to put together for a very, very long time. And I think it's going to work. I've been playtesting, doing math, rolling dice, checking percentages. It's going to get good in here. But all that can't happen without your support. And I've recently had some great support from a couple people. I do, again, want to thank Rich Asplund, and I want to thank Carl Witzman, because they generously donated to my tablet fund, which is actually, the big tablet came in. It is back there, but it will not fit in the space that my current glitchy tablet is running. So that is my get that stuff fixed, get everything less chaotic behind me. I get to upgrade to my big tablet. Oh, my duckies. Oh, my friends and foes. It will be gorgeous. So I'm excited about that. These are good things. I know. World can be spooky. It can be ooky spooky. That's okay. Now, I am also been nudging, fudging, and basically prodding my dear friend Stephen Augusto to start working on his literary debut, because I knew he could write since college. And I am hoping to be able to kind of fold him in the group. He's shy. He's worried that as just a starting author, he can't sit with the big kids table. The other thing keeping him from being on this in the background of the show tonight, this morning, is that he works nights. So we'll see. But I'm going to keep poking at him and nudging at him to get him to come forward and socialize with some of the greats, rub elbows, so to speak. Now, coming up for today's going to be a busy day for yours truly, as I will be writing on things. I may be shooting a couple new videos for the Nick Knows Nerf project, as I use that to kind of palate cleanse my my efforts to write and stress out about the upcoming game convention, which is only 40 days or so away. According to my calendar, that should be anyway, September 7th. So that will be 10 till 10 at the Benton County Extension on the Amway in Fowler, Indiana. Same place we held IndieCD.com. So we've got that coming up. Basically, for the next 3 months, I'm going to have a major event every month, and a couple of them are only a week or two apart, because at the end, this weekend, this weekend is the Historical Fencing Guild's demo. Then we have the end of August is my birthday. That warrants a bit of fun and shenanigans. And then at the end of September is, at the beginning of September, so real quick, is it's StompCon. So it will be my first fully held Bullbird gaming event. We should have by the board games involved. We are hoping to possibly have a new game shop that's opening up in Fowler. Oh, the little town of Fowler is getting its own gaming shop. I'm delighted. I haven't spoken to the people yet, but I'm going to try to reach out to them and see if I can't get them to represent, as well as I have slots open for authors and other creatives who want to sit along the edge of the thing and sell gaming-related stuff, maybe come out and demo games. I have to reach out because Neil Litherland was interested with his Army Men game. Taylor Furlow may be demoing When Worlds Collide, the last project my dear friend Ben Starkey was working on with him before Ben Starkey passed. So it means a lot to me to get that getting demoed and played. And we'll see who else can bring what else. It's a first year. I'm excited. There might be some food truck glory. And it shouldn't be nearly as cool as it was for Indie CD. So, we're excited. Also, LibraryCon for those / FezCon will still be happening, and I will be putting the invites out to that. That is an even tinier convention held at the Benton County Public Library that has slots for, we're going to say, about 6 vendors because 2 of them are already spoken for of the about 8 slots that we can squeeze in the library basement. And that will be free for the vendors, free for the attendees. We advertise it as much as we can to try to bring a little culture to the small town of Fowler, Indiana. With that being said, I think we've cut up on most of my actual accountability, aside from some art projects and other shenanigans, because friends, colleagues, Romans, I always have shenanigans. Now, I want to remind you, we're coming into the week a little hot, a little spicy. So I want you to take this week. I want you to look at this week. And as Monday morning growls at you, assert dominance, all right? I want you to look at this week and realize that you will not be dominated by this week. Friends, colleagues, Romans. No, you this week will bow down to the efforts of the creative folks out here because you will not tolerate it, okay? In short, get the goodness, take the sweetness in life, and taste the biscuit. Now, I'm an interesting person. But a lot of what I do could not happen if it was not made possible by the glory, the beauty, and the wonder of Indie City. So you're going to listen to Joe for about a minute and a half, and we're going to get back to you to check the comments because as interesting as I am, and friends, I am interesting. I'm tired, but I'm interesting. You guys are more so. So see you in a minute and a half. Alrighty, friends. Let's get through the comments. And what I see is and there's always the chance your comment got cut off because my system, I am not responsible for the systems involved. But first through the door is Bladed Thesis. So quiet in here. And Carl Witzman says, nice for a change, isn't it? Haha. And he says, hi, Thesis. Hey, and of course, before I get pulled into it, hello, Thesis. I hope you're doing well. I have to catch your program because I have some Saturday evening scheduling conflicts with that program. So I usually have to catch it in rerun, but I will catch it. And hello, Carl. And Sarah has risen from her crypt in the lost wilds of Illinois as many alarm clock chime out the starting of a new week. How are you? Oh, Gothic goodness goddess, how goes? And accountability still working to update the Muncie Guide. Rock on. It stays us quiet. We might be able to see part of Nita's program this morning. I try on Mondays and Fridays to do that. Hi, Sarah. Hey there, Carl. I beat everyone. Wow. Trey, good morning. And wait, hey, Donna. I'm not missing you out. I'm just kidding. I've been running the chats for so many people. I haven't had time to run my own. Slow down. It's smooth. But for you, we will make an exception. And again, speaking to the exceptional Miss Elena Bachman, who is gladly in her Haruhi arc. I am here to see it, although I am dying to see her hit her Yuko arc and truly embrace the dark powers at her disposal, at which point the world will become an even more interesting place. Anyhow, and we've got Carl Witzman talking to her, and greetings, and Sarah's greeting Trey, and I hope y'all can cuddle up and have a good time. And well, I'll certainly try. And hello, Alec! Was up a little late chatting with Alec, helping my boy get through some issues, and I'm glad to hear that he's doing better. It's going to be a good day. I hope by now he's seeing this. He's on his way to the library or will be soon. There are good things going on. Hey, yeah! And we got morning, and oh my God, try again. I'll just leave it there, or I'll get in trouble without knowing it until afterwards. Eek! It's okay. If you call Trey Try, I think of the Slayer's Try intro, which is one of my favorites. It starts with this really sweet little Spanish guitar riff. Anyway, Alec! Sarah! 2 concrete pours today, says Trey. Got a bunch done in the craft room over the weekend. This week is off to a good start. Rock on, my dear. Speaking of rocking on, I need you to reach out with a time where you and I and Joe, at least, plus anyone who's planning to show up. So, Rich, if you catch this, have a little powwow so we can discuss what you guys want me to bring, anything special you want to do at the convention. I keep calling it a convention. At the demo, anything you need, want, your dreams, your missions, any changes in safe words, etc. Hopefully, though, after that, I will have really nice live video for the convention. I've actually been cleaning off space off of my beloved camera so that we can get good, juicy footage of sword fighting. And frankly, and I admit it, I am looking forward to the this year to last year comparison. I want to see how my chunky monkey self looks. Good accountability, Trey. Awesome, Trey. This week has already shocked me enough. I don't know whatever you're talking about. Ole. I have to be careful. How you say, yes, too sexy. Anyhow, intrigued. You should be. There's always intrigue. Cunning. I would never meddle in the background of someone else's life to make things better. I would never do such a thing. What are you talking about? I am innocent. I wasn't even there. I was playing with Nerf guns. But that's great, Trey. Glad you're getting stuff done. Oh yes. Morning. And Alec is going to be starting the process of my legal name change. Rock on, Alec, my boy. Hey, Dawn. Dawn has risen. Oz, Alec. Greetings. Now, Dawn. My beloved Dawn DeLoss, creator of... Maybe? Is it going to come up? Oh, it's being shy. Come on. Why aren't you working? There we go. Maybe? There we are. Buddy and Georgette's lovely adventures as Dawn's fashionable felines. Dawn, throw the link in the chat, my dear. Hashtag always promote. Now, back to the shenanigans. Nice, Alec. And good morning, Nick. Oh, my rock and roll art goddess has descended from on high, surrounded by really, really neat watercolor little palettes in shaped like Harley Davidson logos. How are you, my dear? I still got to get that ad. Wait. Let's check something. A little birdie said that ad might. Yes, it is. It's about ad time anyway, and I haven't got to run this enough. So, good morning, Nick and all. I am watching from the depths of my teaching career, boxes I'm still going through. So oops, we're going to skip. Let me see if I can. So if I don't holler back, that's why. Oh, God. See, you kept me in Antissa.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Whew. Phone glitch that I had to fix. And yes, folks, Haitian. Like you thought I was going to leave you hanging. Mm-mm. I might slow down, but I won't leave you unsatisfied. Now, if we've been calling you an illegal name, I don't want to know. Nope. And I don't understand. I don't think anyone can understand how much I've been wanting this and waiting, and now it's finally going to happen. It should. We will do everything we can to facilitate that, Alec. You know that. We are there for you. Cool. And Lamau, Carl, just my preferred one. And Sarah's, I'm so happy for you, Alec. Woohoo! We are. And wink. And hi, Kat. Look, I know I already said that, but you know holla back, girl. Anyhow, you do what you have to do. My dead name is a no-go. Dead name. Dead name is when someone who has or is, for example, transitioning from one gender to the next, and they change their name. Their original, we'll say, assigned name or dead name dies. They are no longer referred to as, whatever it was. No one here really should know Alec's dead name. The only reason I know it is because a bunch of very foolish relatives thought that they could browbeat me into using it by simply hammering and asking me about a person who no longer exists. Which is fine. You can try. But Little Pimple, if you think that I can be intimidated through leaning and social cues to doing something counter to what I believe in. Listen, I love my friends and my family. I love the people who sit somewhere in that juicy line between friends and family where there's all the love in the world. Now, if people in the past who were bigoted couldn't change my mind through death threats and threats of violence and applications of violence when I was a young man, no self-entitled Munchausen by proxy, stuck up, small town person convinced me to change my ways and beliefs through a hard glare. Honey, you don't even have enough mojo to generate a bless your heart. So have no fear, make fear. And if that makes me villainous, if siding with my friends makes me unpopular, doing what I deem is right, unprofitable friends, that's okay. Because if you hand me the black hat of villainy, if you cast me into the role of the bad guy, I have no choice but to embrace the cringe, don that black hat of villainy, and revel in it because, honey, I look good in black. So, no, and no. I am right here, right now, for my friends, for my peeps. You know how I roll. And morning thesis, morning Carl, Cat, etc. Oh, and try to have fun, Cat. Hope it goes well. I think Cat's going to have fun. Try not to overdo it, my dear. Accountability, slowly working on decluttering and organizing. Me too. We went free camera for a second there. Woo! Oh, you guys don't need to look that hard at my gargoyles. I leave my mess up so folks can realize they're not the only ones. And Trace says morning to everyone you missed. Well, stabilize your hand, thumb over thumb. Focus on the front sight, let the back sight blur, and you won't miss that time. At first, when I heard that term, I thought it was a ghost hunting thing. That's okay. And Sarah says, dead name would be a great name for a band. Just saying. And Sarah, dead name I was giving birth that no longer go by or use. And Blade, the name someone no longer uses. Wow, I wonder how I never knew that before. Oh, well, I learned something new and can celebrate the change. Wait, edutainment on my network? I don't know what you're talking about. Yes. Speaking of all things edutainment and shenanigan worthy, let's do one of these.
Welcome, friends. I'm Bladed Thesis, and this is my tea house. Come join me every other Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time as we discuss Chinese culture, history, philosophy, and of course, martial arts. You can find me at youtube.com/BLADEDTH3SIS. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of tea, or the drink of your choice, and join the discussion.
I'm so excited because this week I will be in amongst the writing and work pre-demo training. It means I'm extra pumping the hydration. I have a planned days where I will be upping my, taking some preventative Tylenol to try to get as much of the inflammation in my system down. There are a lot of ways that, and a lot of rules I follow leading up to a major event to give it the best chance of being excitement. And I'm watching Thesis do his little staff drill. It's cute. It's cute. I dig it. And it makes me want to go, yeah, it's time to play. It's time to meet the Muppets. It's time to have ball. It's time to watch the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. Now, let me see. I have to find where I was. And, oh, let's see. Okay, it scrolled a little bit. So, and when you hang around people with enough trans and intersex people, when you hang around with enough trans and intersex people, you learn all kinds of nifty things. Exactly. And Carl says, I'm not shocked that the term has never gone up in your area. Sarah, home of the Mad Gasser. And Alex says, yeah, thank you, everyone. Exactly, Thesis. I'm interesting people as is. Oh, and Alec, I want you to understand this, okay? It's very important that you understand this. So I'm actually going to stop, tone down my shenanigans for a moment. The fact you are trans is as much simply part of you as anything else that's part of you as a trait. Just like, somebody's orientation is a trait. That isn't what makes you interesting. What makes you interesting is the fact that you are incredibly creative, you are incredibly kind, you are incredibly intelligent, incredibly diligent. You take care of people. You have stories in your mind, and you are trying to grow and better yourself as a person every day. That's what makes you interesting, my dear, dear friend. Never think any specific trait is the part that some people will try to go, oh, you're in. I don't take this wrong, but that's kind of surfacey stuff. It is your mind and your spirit is what's interesting. People get too caught up in what the meat mech is labeled or called. You do what feels natural to you. I'll never judge you for that. But like most things, I do try to judge people by the content of their character far higher. And you have an impressive character. You're young. You're still learning. A lot of rough on the edges, a lot of things you haven't been exposed to, but we're going to get you there, kiddo. Oh, a lot of bands have been dead named then. Not trying to be weird about, but how often band names change as they grow in fame? Absolutely. Thing is, I've worked with all sorts of walks of life for years, and I haven't heard the term. It's crazy. New terms happen constantly. And it's fascinating to see how they evolve and change and what people are comfortable with. It's just neat. You deserve to be who you are, Alec. A high five and a ginormous hug your way. And a squee, you're getting this great gift. Trey says, I'm guessing it's because you probably refer to people how they want to be referred to, Sarah. So it may never come. Yeah, 100%, Trey. My only problem, and this is going to sound so stupid, but I do occasionally misgender people. And that's because I am so vibe and intuition based, because I realize, at least in my case, vibes and intuition are simply born from an incredibly active subconscious, constantly analyzing my surroundings, and especially the people they're in, that I tend to blindly refer to people by whatever energy they manifest in the moment. So if they're feeling rather femme, I will slip and use a femme term. They're feeling rather masc, I will slip and use a masc term with some people. And it's very strange. Part of it comes from knowing a few gender fluid people. So I never mean it derogatory to anyone I misgender. It is possible to be inaccurate without being wrong. I was inaccurate in the moment because my brain works that way, not that I had that as a belief. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope you understand. And thank you so much. And internet people are much more open to using someone's chosen name anyway due to usernames, right, Squeals? Well, there's so essentially subtitles. I'm as much as I am loath to trust certain technologies, I would love a world where I could turn on subtitles on like the bottom of my glasses when I was talking to people. And ooh, Sarah's squeaking. Doesn't that feel like a release of happiness? And pen names. And yes, I know several people's pen names have to be careful not to call them. And Squeals was given to me by a running group in person. It just carried over. 1 minute warning, so I'm only 40 some odd minutes behind. Better than the frozen fish girl. So happy for Alec, but it's weird, kind of disturbing that you guys have been talking about seeing happiness in me. Oh my gosh. How I must have been freaking, huh? Whoa. Yeah. Plus, there's a lot of empathy and a lot of empaths in this area. I mean, most people I know, most people here know my birth name from that one stream I did, but no one uses it because I don't like it. And that moment when you gotta, move boxes blocking your telly to view from the couch. I work smarter. Rock on. And Independent Creator Directory, aka Joe. Hello. Good morning, everyone. No BTC due to prior obligations at the park. Please do check out and share the post on the Independent Creator page. Thank you for those who have shared it. Awesome. Like with Odin. What? La 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 la. And hey all, I was in the wrong room. Sorry, I'm trying to get the broadcast out to more places, even though when I broadcast to multiple places on YouTube, it hurts my numbers. So please, if you can, watch like over on IndieCD, but please be sure to watch it on my channel because I'm trying to get up to the new standards to get eventually monetized, and that would help me so much in my efforts. That's a cruddy thing to name me, Carl. Oh, a crappie thing. LOL, Donna. Don't forget to like and share, folks. Hi. Hello, Donna. Greetings, part 2. Slackers! Richie! Sup, my tech Viking? I may be considering doing something cool when my finances rattle down to help Richie a little bit back for helping me. Cutting is in the works. Hey-ya! Hiya! And Lamau Rich, L Rich, I've got Slack. Have you got Slack? I've always got Slack unless I don't. And if I don't have Slack, well, friends, I'm not going to be in front of a camera. And you know what? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll admit it. You knocked the green room yourself. Ah! I know. Hey, Rich. Just gotta say and admit. Binged Cobra Kai Sat night. Ooh. And no, Rich, no slacks. Wearing a dress nightshirt. Oh, don't say that to artists. We can envision things. After the show, I'm going to shower and head to the library to talk to Amanda. Yes, you are. Because we got to get a few things well ironed out. Accountability. But was in chair, fingers wrong key. Lots of randomized stuff immortalized forever until the electron decay sets in digital zeros to get the junk the heck out of the way. Woohoo! I'm going to put on slacks later today. I insist on comfy pants. Although I will be changing to shorts because I'll probably be changing to shorts because I am going to take care of some things. Oh, and troubleshooting getting the cricket to behave. Ooh. There's a part of me that wants to design one of those that has an attached sound player so it can become a noisy cricket. I need something for my bad jokes. That'll do. Oh, and I was told briefly that a couple people think my bad jokes are a little too bad. So I'm going to ask the audience what you think about that. What's that? You, sir in back, in all black? Kefkaroth approves your suffering. Exquisite. Now, back to where we were. Is the video glitching on everyone, or is it just me? I have no idea. I see no signs of glitch, so it might be you. I'm sorry. You finally joined the rest of us. I haven't watched the first part of the final season. Presumptuous! I've only seen parts of one episode, and I witnessed so many felonies so fast, and went, and then I decided, no, thank you. No glitching here. Working okay here, Sarah. Seems to be behaving. Oh, yeah. I watched it since season 1 premiered on YouTube Red. I was hooked. Wow. Look at that office. That's no Nick office. AI generated. Would AI have porn sharks? Dun, dun, dun. See, I can move in it. It is in the background. Yeet! Anyhow, here, I'll prove it. Well, I don't want to shoot that gun because I just shot that. I'll shoot this, maybe. Yeah, it's real. I've been cleaning. And I have more blasters to review. Don't want to give you guys too much. Not for long, fool. See, y'all, you could have seen it. It did the blackout thing. Anyway. Nick, blink twice if you've been Tronized Max Headroom. No, what? Anyhow, hey. Did they ever find out who did the Max Headroom thing? Did they? No. The intrusion? No, they didn't. Unfortunately, I was a small child at that time, and I was watching for both of them. It interrupted the horrors at Fang Rock with the Fourth Doctor. It's actually very Lovecraftian, a grand classic Doctor Who adventure. It was my laptop. I had to troubleshoot it a few times. Also, there are a whole bunch of updates running around, so you guys have been warned. And it's been a bit. I need to run an ad. Let's wheel of advertisement. Misbehaving. There's no proof or anything. Now, moving on. And thanks for letting me know. It's something on my end. Rock on. Hi, Grant. Is that chat abnormally quiet? It's not bad. Steve is good people. It'd be great to see him in the group. I'm going to call him out. I'm going to do one of my posts where I'm going to put a bunch of people like Steve is being chair. Let's see. He's being shy, imposter syndrome. We don't play that. We will jump you with support. We will come out of the dark alley and be like, you will feel good about yourself. Support, compliment, respect. We roll hard around here. Regulators! Anyway. I shared on my Facebook to try to get a few more viewers. Rock on, and is much appreciated, Grant Lankard. Nick's hair is pulled back today, which means he's rocking the eccentric college professor look instead of the mad scientist look. Well, I had it down and combed, and I was informed by my brother I was rocking the James May look. And I would have no problem with Captain Slow. But usually, these are brand new hair ties. I need a few because certain blasters can be powered by them. But if I do that, I can get you all the poof if the poof is required. Because today is a poof day. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. I know. Put it away. Put it away, preacher. Was that a semi-obscure Firefly reference? Did it come out of me? Of course it's a semi-obscure Firefly reference. I don't know, preacher. I'd be in there too if I didn't have things to do. Anyhow, for shepherds we shall be. Morning, folks. Sorry I'm late. Had to reboot computer. A lot of people are needing to do that. It's fine, Foxy. Foxy, Trey. We had a game shop. It closed before the pandemic and never opened again. Sadness. My condolences. Not only do I not have poker face, but it sounds like I don't have a poker chat either. Never take me gambling, LOL, OMG. You guys have been shocked to see me happy. I had no idea it was otherwise. Sorry, just baffled at the moment. You've been through a lot, and we respect that. To those of you contemplating her poker face, I will remind you again, folks, this is not the green room, so don't go where you could. And remember, I am also not a cryptid. Now, let's see. We are... and nothing to apologize. You've just had some crabtastic things happen lately, Sarah. And we are here. Crabtastic things bring you down for sure. See? Count me in, Nick. I need some in. Yes, we do. This is true, Dawn. Thanks for the clarification. And yes, they do, Fox. I don't know why I started to slip into my oral knots Bane voice, but yes, you merely adopted the stick. I was born to it. I was molded by it. See a sane storyline that I was a man. Strange things happen when you're brought up with Benny Hill and Mr. Rogers at the same time. You end up getting really interesting philosophies. There is a symbol, for those of you who may not know, who may have missed it, there is a symbol of my philosophy of the balance of the universe. That being, of course, the balance of Dolly Parton and the lovely and incomparable Elvira. It's all a matter of which angle is in ascendance. Oh, I may get in trouble for that one, but I will enjoy every moment of it. And this is true, Donna. Thanks for the clarification. Yes, I do. Seriously, thanks for the clarification. Accountability. Finished one of several books I'm in the middle of. Rock on for LibraryCon. Yep. Yippee, LibraryCon. You know I'm going to be there. Rub it in, guys. I'll be missing out. Well, maybe let me know your schedule, Sarah. We can arrange something. Things can happen. I know, Alec. Me too, Sarah. We need to see that Ow! Another time. Yes, Carl? No, Carl. So Alex AC is like the rocket. Is the rocket? There's a little, it's not. No, Sarah, the ceiling vent isn't a chair. Well, now when you guys kept hearing it when you were down FB rooms. Wow. Oh, derp. I don't. Wait, do I? Did I get chair moved over? No, I have to find chair and get it moved over. I don't have chair. Chair! Okay, I have to find chair and get chair back over. So I will see what I can for chair. Accountability. Relax. First stand. Oh, honey. I hope your feet are up. I hope a delightful, warm, probably highly sugar caffeinated beverage is cupped in your hand. One of those big cups, you know, the ones that live in that sweet spot between a bowl and a mug. That you can sip like you're in one of those coffee commercials. Yay, Foxy. Nope, my safe word is still, ow, no, stop, it hurts. Hi, my name is Nick, and I like Nerf guns. Hi, Nick. Anyway, next year I'm having no mercy on those small children. Nick, I'd like to see how you can turn some Nerf items into a sword that can be wielded. Oh, where is it? I know I have one around here. That's easy. Oh, actually, there you go. There we go. Sword is somewhere, but I do have the axe. A Nerf item that can be wielded as a sword, in this case, would be my custom-made, I made this, Plastidip Dwarvish axe hatchet. This is actually made out of close-cell foam, and it can easily be wielded. So what you want me to do is make a Nerf sword gun or something like that. Ooh. Ooh. Nerf sword / axe blaster. Well, technically, all I would have to do that would be take the end caps off and use it as a blowgun. Well, actually, it'd probably go like this, because that would work easiest. But okay, it might be a while. It might be a while because I have a lot on my plate. But you're on, kiddo. You are on. Because I was going to say, is that a challenge? But you use the word challenge. That's dangerous. So, all right. It will take me a while, but that will happen. Other than my phone, I have no plans dealing with my phone. Excellent. My babies. And work after NTF for me. Well, have a good time at work. It's weird. I'm not seeing any of this chat on my comp. It depends. You may be watching this from either Twitch. So thank you to the folks from Twitch Beyond, or from Indie CD. I'm broadcasting in 3 places. I do prefer those of you who have my link to watch here, because I am on a quest to get to be monetizable. I would like to be monetized. And Facebook.com/Buddy and Georgette. Oh, yes, that's a link for her fashionable felines. And I forgot to put something back up because I had to take it down for a second. There we go. We have not forgotten Brian K. Morris, and I refuse to, whether it's popular or not. Breakfast time. Be right back. That's fine, dear. That was weird. There we go. Oh, reloaded the page. Now it's working. Gremlins. I don't think you guys saw my chats earlier. If I didn't respond to some of them, possibly. I ate it, Grant. Grr, Alec. No, actually food now. And thank you, Nick, for playing my ad, reading and responding to my comments and everything else. How are you, my dear? Well, my gosh. I am actually in a pretty good place right now. I'm coming out of a bit of health issue and having to remember and realize a few things, like the fact that like 3 of my meds make me extremely light and heat sensitive. So I have to be very careful, and I keep going out without my hat. I am hoping to take care of that, possibly later today, because my hat went on walkabout. I can't find my current adventure hat. But I'm doing well. Lots of art, lots of creation. I get to try to format RPGs and war games. So I'm excited. I'm way behind on my DA uploads, but I have some really neat stuff in the works. I have sneezes coming, so. I am so glad I hit the mic. Oh, the mute in time for that one. Wow. That had recoil. I've been kicking up a lot of dust in here because the cats went through the screen door. I can't quite air it out like I should. Yeah, get some Cheerios or something. Almonds. Almond joy have nuts. Mountains don't. I can understand, Alec. I had to legally change my name last year. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Or if I did, I forgot. And that's exactly what I'm getting, Grant. And I've contemplated changing mine a few times. Getting people to spell it correctly is a nightmare. I can understand that. It's a long process, Donna. I'm ready for it. Over 24 pages just for the paperwork on name change paperwork. Foxy, not even the gender marker change, which you will remember to change at the same time because that makes it all covered by one fee. It's not one I share much, but maybe in the green room or something, but not on YouTube. Absolute respect and understood. Understand? And dead namers get full birth certificate named since they're so worried about it. It also keeps distance between us. Why would I want to be close to those people? It's just rude. And we're at the hour line. I'm going to keep going because I'm not particularly in a hurry today. But does mean I need to run an ad. You know what? Let's run an old classic, spinning up from the early days of Nick's running of Nevermind the Furthermore. We're going to reach out to one of the smoothest ads in popular independent creation, even though I have not heard from him in some time. Better show up soon or you'll be out of rotation.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
No, Joe, thank you. I had a moment to check my numbers, and it looks like I am slotting in nicely to be well over my current targeted goal of $20 a month on Amazon, which is not a lot. I don't make a lot on Amazon. I won't lie, but I will always tell you guys my numbers so that you can know what's going on, and maybe you can help me share some stuff around. I will probably be making a whole bunch of new ads in the very near future to promote some of the stuff, and if Amazon lets me, change some of my covers. But it's just rude. I have Cheerios and a brownie. I like brownies. Not together, I hope. No, not together. Because soggy brownie just sounds... Oh, actually, soggy brownie and milk. It could be very good. I also insist that they call me by my full name and won't answer if it's mispronounced in any way. My beloved magpie, I can call you that. I love you more and more each and every day. I feel you. I feel for you, Al. Mine is just erasing my maiden name so that I may someday get a real ID or passport. I consider it stupid, but had to be done. That sounds tasty. I'm agreeing. Good morning, Chris Walker, and the squee from Illinois rattles through the world, and hopefully next 2 weeks I will have some videos to put up on my channel. Excellent. Hey, Chris, squee. Hey, Chris. I know, Nick. I don't make me pronounce my whole personality like some people, and I love you. It's just another reason we love you, kiddo. And you're interesting because you give good hugs. Alec does give amazing hugs. There is someone in the waiting room with me for therapy. Them. I'm becoming a woman. Me, you're becoming yourself. That goes to any kind of change. Be you. Preach on! Hallelujah, my sister! Brother Love just has entered the chat. Brothers and sisters, the only way we can choose to pursue the path of joyousness and righteousness is to first be honest with ourselves about who and what we are, and do everything to seek that authenticity that is granted to us so that we can launch forward into a bright and brighter new future. Boom. Sorry about that. I am a very interesting person under everything. Yes, stories that eat at me until the words get poured onto this paper, and then I have writing block. Welcome to the world. I hate writing blocks. We love you, Alex, says Rock and Roll Art Goddess. And we love you too. Thank you, Donna. Love you too, Kat. Nick, when you took your glasses, took off your glasses there and got serious. Total Gene Wilder. Oh dear. Flattery will get you everything. And as I say when I'm fixing things, come with me and you'll see a world of OSHA violations. And yes, there is only one Willy Wonka. It's Gene Wilder. Leave the classics alone. Redo the movies that suck. Or do live action movies of the 90s. Live action versions of the 90s Disney movies that don't get enough love. I'm looking at you, Treasure Planet, Atlantis. Oh, go! Treasure Planet, Atlantis. What are the other two that are running through my mind? Anyway, you know what I mean. That's right, Carl. That's why I love the Carly in my name. People who only know me by that name. Oh, Nick, the subtext episode of Coupling. When you file all your papers, will you have a rebirth day? We can celebrate it as a community holiday. Yes, we can. Oh my gosh, we need to do that. That's one way to think about it, Foxy. See, that's the thing. You're going to get an Alec appreciation debate, whether you like it or not, kiddo. Just popped in my head. Wasn't sure if it's a thing yet. How do you think things get started? Love you, Alec. So freaking happy for you, I can barely contain myself, says Sarah. And next year we can do it as I'm 18 and it's most likely done and official after my birthday, as it takes 5. We'll wait. Don't give this group a reason to party. Love you too, Sarah. Becoming an adult while celebrating being who you are, double celebration. Yes, Cobra Kai. I haven't decided if I'm going to watch each part of the final season as they come out or wait and binge the whole season. Yes, so many felonies and adults that need Gibbs slaps, but I still enjoy Cobra Kai. I don't enjoy a lot of current TV shows, but it calls back to my childhood. I have absolute respect for it. I think it was a little... It might shock you that I get a little defiant if people try to force me towards something, even if they mean well. I'm like, you have to watch this. I have to? Just who and what do you think you're speaking to? And then, I set my feet and said, the tablet has done the black thing a few times during the show. I used to have a Max Headroom kite. Well, that's Foxy. It's not on timeout. Nope. He's been having issues. I need to do the worky thing. Have a good one, all. We love you, Mags. Be safe out there. About time to get better. New one anyway. Thank you. Stay hydrated. 12 likes. Great job, folks. Better luck, Trey. Good luck, Trey. Let us know if you chase anyone off today. Ooh. Later, Trey. Alec, I'm curious. Your name being legally changed to Alec, or will you be going by another name? I'll make sure I call you by your real, alive name. And take care, Trey. It will be changed to Alec. Yeah, Alec. Going through a box of teaching love letters, things that students made me. Oh, God, those things. Somebody, we need to, like, Amazon ship immediately a box of Kleenex to our rock and roll art goddess, because she's going to need it where she is. Aw. You are loved. Heck, everyone here is loved. That's so sweet, art goddess. Definitely worth keeping. And, before, let's see, I got Indeedee so I don't lose it. It's about time for ad. Okay, I totally am not mildly lusting out watching a video of custom dye a 63 millimeter liquid core D20. Dear heaven. And I'm sharing the link onto my Twix for anyone looking for that. Unfortunately, Elon wants me to pay to stream onto Twix, and Elon doesn't get any of my money. It's a rule. And let's see. Stay hydrated. Where are we? Should be Indeedee. Indeedee, Dawn. And, oh my gosh, I never connected the green room idea about Poker Face until you said something about it. LOL, Jeebus. It happens. Poker Face, my poker face. It's... Oh, come on, that joke wasn't that bad. It's breezy outside, which means my tree is dancing. Have you ever gone out and danced with the trees in the breeze? Oh my gosh. Kat, when I graduated, I gave a book of philosophical sayings to my favorite English teacher. His daughter told me that he has 25 years later, so it must have been important to him. Indeed. And I went to Goodwill. I got a great book from 1965, 64, 65. Called Leaves of Gold. It's all like non-denominational, for lack of a better word, prayers and philosophical sayings. It's bound in a very thesis way. It's leather with 2 holes and then tied. It's a beautiful. I actually got 2 volumes. I gave one to my brother Ricky. Dancing trees, lovely wind blowing its green hair. Yes, with Deadpool coming out, there's no way I'll be free to go to any kind of event. My condolences. Weekends in the summer months are booked for much needed hours. Gah! To adulting. Oh, dang, I'm trying to make true challenge, and she outsmarted me. Oh, no. I could have it done immediately, but that's a neat idea. There are things. Nerf bayonet. Oh. All out of Nerf, no handmade. So you want me to mod the Nerf blaster? Now, technically, I could do it all out of Nerf, but that would mean butchering I have a Nerf branded longsword around here somewhere. But we'll see. You gave him an idea. Yes. Heading to the library. Have fun. Bye, all. Kiddo, I think I'm older than you, but I appreciate the help with the midlife crisis. Oh, I'm sorry. I call everybody kiddo. Like, that is one of my terms of affection on a certain level. See you for now, Alec. Enjoy. See ya, Alec. SPF 1000. I need it too. And hooly lovins. There's a stream. The reason I only gave my birth name on that stream, I wouldn't out my Foxy like that. I've almost slipped a couple times. It happens. Preach, art goddess. Oh my god. Okay, Treasure Planet. Yes. I popped back to listen before I left, but Great Mouse Detective needs to be live action. Ooh. And that's a good one. Nice, Alec. Gene Wilder was the perfect Wonka because you believed he was completely insane without being overt about it. Well, I believe Joe would say, yes, about Gene Wilder. The newer one came out with prequel, probably became and led the Chocolate Factory. It was actually pretty good. I was shocked. Glad it wasn't a remake instead. I want to see it. It looks fun. Having a favorite does not mean I can't like others. Preferences do not negate the quality of other options. Heading out in a few minutes. Well, you be safe. Have a good one. I should clarify about the book. It was handmade philosophical sayings, and I had said during 3 years, oh, that's cute. That's really, I like that. That's sweet. Elon has plenty of money. No need to charge for broadcasting X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. That's why I call it Twix. And yeah. Just yeah. Thanks so much. Mod, whatever nerfs you find. Well, dang. We'll see what comes out of it. Oh, I can. See, I was going to custom design and build a Nerf blaster from scratch and then weaponify it. But, I mean, I have options. I have so many options. I have to go downstairs. Alrighty. And I call my nearly 60-year-old older sister Kiddo. I'm the baby. I'm the baby. Gotta love me. Asked my ex-husband if I could keep my last name. Yes. My maiden name? No one can pronounce my maiden name. Interesting. I'm working forward to Deadpool and Wolverine. Yes. Probably first movie I will have seen in theaters for a while. I don't blame you. I'll watch it, but not in theaters. My situation with Sander and the fact that someone told him the local theater is very haunted, which allegedly it is. And you have to change everything with every entity needed. So glad I kept it. Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. I thought you were expounding on the challenge. I'm glad I saw Nick's impersonation of Joe before I had to feed the cats. Must run that. That's okay. You have a good one. Yeah, but you probably tower over her. Over almost everybody in the family. Later, Rich. Almost forgot. Dawn says, morning, Xander! He must be back asleep. Saw it for free. It was more meaningful to me with Wonka since I was first time I ever went to a movie was with only my own company and enjoyed it. So I think it has to do with that too. Oh, that's cool. Not the mama! Whack with frying pan. See, culture. The cat overlords must be appeased. Yeah, Deadpool. I'm going to have to keep my head above water and allow the insanity to ensue. I have a dead frying pan in my kitchen because I knocked the mom with my dad once. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. We're an hour 20 into the show. I'll be getting an official. Ooh, I am so jealous of Deadpool and Wolverine. That is amazing. Gotta run. Bye, Sarah. Stay safe. I'm gonna run. Let's see, a couple commercials, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, guys, because it's well past wrap it up time.
Which is worse, parental interference in your job, or a person with a weapon when they shouldn't have one? Working security can be boring, but Some conventions are a blast. Find this and all of Donna Carlene's books at lulu.com or look for her on indiecd.org.
If I don't play the song,
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a cap, so here's our rep. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we've got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Munsey is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
and we have to shout out to our main man, Dan Hollifield.
Hello, I'm Dan Hollifield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Abelian Webzine, the world's oldest free creative writing e-zine since 1997. Since then, we have helped over 500 amateur writers learn what they needed to turn pro. www.aphellion-webzine.com and read not only what we've got going on right now, but 28 years worth of our archives of stories. Thank you very much.
No, Dan, thank you. And thank you all for coming out together. I will remind you that my friend Robin Yoda has a YouTube channel. She would like some support. The book for Kelly Austin is coming out. All my books are available on Amazon. I tell you, shop small. Please keep doing it because it means the world to us tiny creators out there. And go out there this week and really do what you love, get what matters, and make it happen. Okay? So keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating. Because as long as you do, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. See you Wednesday for the art episode of Nevermind the